Ladies and gentlemen, controversies of the day. It is, wow, actually recording this on Mother's Day, May 2026, and man, oh man, what's going on? We got this Hantavirus here. We got somebody just getting killed at the Denver airport. Kids, don't play on the airport, the runways. It's not for you to be playing around. That's got a real creepy New World Order kind of weird murals in that Denver airport, doesn't it? I don't know, kind of strange. Anyway, you got the Hantavirus. You got people being quarantined off these cruise ships, or at least one cruise ship. Hopefully they get all that under control. But if that wasn't bad enough, what? The other day by the way, everything I'm about to say, I hope it's nothing but internet poppycock, okay? I'm just saying that right up front because this isn't good. I'm a carnivore, okay? I eat cows, I eat chickens, whatever. So, that's probably what they're going to do. They're going to mess with these animals that people eat, and then they're going to mess with our health. Oh my God, I've probably been doing this forever. So I'm watching something, and it's Alex Jones, that wonderful guy, Alex, or maybe his real name is Bill, but anyway, Alex and what's his name, Russell Brand, the guy who used to nail Katy Perry. Oh my God, Russell, what did you do, buddy? You messed up. Anyway, they're talking about some wacky conspiracy that Bill Gates allegedly, all this allegedly, folks, has been a part of some funding of genetically modifying ticks. Cow ticks, and then somebody is putting these boxes of these ticks near these farms and these livestock centers. I mean, obviously you think these places would have some security and they would, say, what are you doing? But I don't know. This is allegedly what's going on out there right now. The whole idea of making people allergic to red meat. Because that Bill Gates, he's got to save the world. And there's just too many cows, and there's too much cow flatulence, and we're messing up the environment or whatever we're doing. Even though, Bill, and all you climate people, are people selling California beachfront property? Malibu? Hey, how about over there in New York? What do you guys call it? Oh, the Hamptons. Hawaii? I thought Obama just, 10 years ago, whatever, 6 years ago, he bought a big place on the ocean. I mean, I'm just saying, if the atmosphere is going to get hot and all the polar caps are going to, they're going to all melt, and then what? Then Miami will be underwater, the Hamptons will be underwater. I mean, these property values should all be doing what, right? If you're right, beachfront property, Myrtle Beach, all that stuff should just But is it? Why is that happening? Dan Pena likes to point these things out. I don't know. I mean, just talking some basic economics, not real complicated. Anyway, so that's the crazy thing Alex Jones and, Russell Brand are talking about right now, that allegedly there's these genetically modified ticks out there to mess with our meat supply so that we eat less meat and we can save the world for Bill Gates and, I don't know, whatever Russian hookers he's doing. No, I don't know.
Bill Gates, he doesn't own all the 3D printing fake meat companies and shit.
There you go, and they've been hurting. They did good for a while, then they've been hurting. So yeah,
all the farmland.
So I don't know. Maybe Beyond Meat will have a big comeback. I know it was flying high at one point, then the stock crashed. So I don't know where it's at today, folks. I mean, it is something else. It is so much to worry about. Switching gears a little bit, people in Kentucky, please get out there and vote for Thomas Massie. I guess he was up in the polls, but all the money that's just flooding in there, so they made some PAC called MAGA Kentucky, but it's got nothing to do with either MAGA or what MAGA we thought was, or Kentucky. It's got nothing to do with either one of them. And a lot of money from Marion Adelson and other people like John Paulson. And it's not like John Paulson's name is in the Epstein files or anything. Oh, wait, it is? Oh, it is. Anyway, all this money's pouring in, but this is a serious thing. Most of these people in Congress are scumbags. You know that. Dem, Republican, doesn't matter. Massie's probably one of the few decent people. So come on, Kentucky, get out there and vote for this guy. And get out there in the primaries. So many people don't vote in the primaries. Please, I implore you all, please get off your duff and vote. Okay? I tell you, here in Illinois, 25%. We just had a primary here for the governor. Only 25%, and that might be stretching it. It might be, below that. That's how we got here. This is where you get the most choice. You understand? And we're going to have a rematch, Darren Bailey against J.P. Pritzker. Anyway, it is what it is, folks. Oh, and the UFO release. Now, this is kind of fun, huh? UFO release. Are they trying to distract us from Iran or Epstein? I don't know. Is this, they're going to control this, right? They're not going to really tell us things that they really don't want us to know, or, maybe there will be a little discomfort along the way. I guess Alex Jones and some people at Liberty Lockdown, they were talking about pastors being briefed. Is this true? I want to see an interview with a pastor who's been briefed. That's what I really want to see. And again, I've been teasing it. We've been promising it. But, we have touched on it a few times, folks. I want you all to read the Bible. Really, read the Bible. But, sorry, it's not what everything your pastors and your priests and your reverends all tell you it is. Sorry. And there's a whole bunch of it in there that is up for interpretation. And look what you all do. You interpret all kinds of things. Fact, that's why there's so many Christian denominations. Christianity can't agree with Christianity about so many things. That's why you have all these different Christian groups. Catholics, Protestants, all kinds of Protestants, all kinds of versions of Christianity. Look that up. Google that. How many versions of Christianity are there? I didn't even believe the number that I saw. It doesn't even make sense. Just Google that on your own if you don't believe me. That just shows you how they don't understand it. But there's all kinds of references in the Bible, Old and New Testament, especially Old Testament, I would say, where you go, well, that could be aliens. They're telling you it's God or it's angels or this or that. I mean, there's a line in Genesis, for the sons of God. What? A Christian believes there's only one begotten son of God. Okay? Is the begotten your tricky legal word? I don't know. But it says in Genesis, for the sons of God found the daughters of man to be fair. That's where the Nephilim are supposed to come from, the giants and all this kind of crazy stuff. Genesis is wild, folks. Read it. And, even the very beginning, we shall make man in our image. Who's our? Now, if you're a Christian, you'd be like, oh, it's God, the Father, and Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. Well, what do the Muslims say our is? What do the Jews say our is? Who's our? Our image. What? Huh? It's a lot in Genesis. I want you all to read that one. Real slow. I want you to read that one. And then, especially the part where God is admonishing, some people look at it like two parties, Adam and Eve, because they ate of the fruit. They weren't supposed to eat of the fruit, forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge. Blah, 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 blah. But he's admonishing. He's getting mad at Adam, Eve, and the snake, the serpent. Read that slowly, carefully, because your pastors, they just skim over it and they don't really explain that at all. Because it's really kind of interesting, folks. Because did Eve, in fact, have sex with the serpent? And no, the serpent was not a snake. It was some sort of a reptilian being. Was it Satan? Was it an alien? I mean, it's all right there. This is the old bad seed theory, in case some of you don't know. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's fiction. I know the atheists are like, oh, no, this is true. It's all bullshit. Is it? I don't know. But remember, God's getting mad at three parties there in Genesis. Adam, Eve, and the serpent. I shall put enmity between your seed and hers. Huh? She doesn't have seeds. Males have seeds. She has eggs. What are you talking about? Yeah, come on, you pastors who think you know everything. You priests. I had to deal with you a big chunk of my childhood and my, early adulthood. Y'all think you're so smart. You know everything. No, you don't know jack. And I'm sick of all of you. And here's the problem why I haven't done it yet on the show, because there's good Christians out there. There's good people that need Christianity, and they're gonna see me as the devil. And am I a devil? I'm a devil. I'm not the devil. And I'm no more of a devil than any of you are. Well, that's a whole other complicated conversation. So stay tuned to this fun show, Controversy Today with Logan and Jay. We're going to get into so many fun things out there. But again, this is one of the things, Project Blue Book. I know my friend Logan likes to talk about Blue Ray or another blue thing, Blue Beam. But there's a Blue Book. This is back in like the 60s, I want to say. And they thought if they ever exposed things to people about space aliens that the religious community would have the biggest problem. So that's why I bring this up. Because maybe something is about to happen here. Maybe human history is about to take a big turn and people are going to have to look at biblical passages in a whole different way, and passages in the Vedas for Hindus, and maybe things in the Quran for Muslims, so on and so forth. There may be a lot of things you might have to look at it a little bit in a different way. Are we alone? I don't think so. But stay tuned, folks. So much more to come. Take care. God bless.